Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today some Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It has finally happened. I've hit Prestige Master here in Black Ops 3. It took me a long time to finally get here. I've definitely changed up my philosophy a number of times so far as to how I wanted to level up here in Black Ops 3. Like when the game first came out, I was like, no, I'm just going to take my time, stop and smell the roses. I'm not in a real big hurry to get the Prestige Master or anything like that. And then after they made it so you can actually unlock the Black Ops 1 World at War and Black Ops 2 Prestige icons being a Prestige Master, they made it so you have 1,000 levels of Prestige Master. That was when I was like, I really want to hurry up and get up to Prestige Master now. And then over the course of like the past month, maybe month and a half, I went back to the original approach, which is like, nah, I'll just get there when I get there. I'm in no real hurry or anything like that. But it has finally happened. I have finally hit Prestige Master here in Black Ops 3. And what I'm going to be doing with this video is showing you guys my combat record, my classes, and basically everything that kind of led me up to becoming a Prestige Master. So hopefully you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy that. Or at least you guys can take the time to appreciate what hero armor looks like on Reaper. So good, guys. It looks so good. And kind of a fun fact, actually, I have the hero armor for Reaper and on Firebreak. I'm working on Ruin over here as well. But fun fact, Firebreak, I unlocked his hero armor the game right before I hit Prestige Master. So in the most anticlimactic way possible, I hit Prestige Master with the match bonus of my last match, which was super disappointing. It's like, that's so anticlimactic. Like, why couldn't I have gotten like a cool like quad feed or a triple spray or, you know, saved a hard point or something like that? But no, I ended up doing it with match bonus. But yeah, so this is what the hero armor actually looks like on him. You can barely even tell it's on him because there's so much fire. But if I go over here, you kind of get a better look as well. It looks like very freaking nice looking in my own personal opinion. I really like that. So just working slowly but surely, I suppose, on a lot of the hero armor. But you guys are not here to see hero armor. You guys are here to see the combat record. And let's hop into it. Show you guys all the things, all the stats, all the numbers, all the stuff. So it took me 5 days, 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 37 seconds on the dot to get Prestige Master. And once again, I say on the dot because I ended up hitting Prestige Master with match bonus from a match, which was very anticlimactic. Like I said, I have 27,340 kills, 629 wins, 3 million score, something along those lines, 1.82 KD, 2.27 win-loss ratio, and an overall score per minute of 461. So pretty good stats, in my opinion. Time played, I think, is actually kind of low for the rank. I think a lot of people that definitely have a lot more time played when they actually end up hitting Prestige Master, something along the lines of like 10 days of playtime. But I really utilize like double XP. Whenever there's a double XP weekend, which we've had like a dozen of them so far, I grind out those weekends really hard. That's why my playtime may be a little bit lower for my rank, but still, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's show you guys the weapons here. I've always been somebody who's really been about the idea of weapon variety, right? I am, of course, going for Dark Matter. I'm getting pretty close, and I'll be showing you guys that here towards the end of the video. But I'm somebody that uses a wide variety of weapons. I mean, for the most part, typically, unless I really like a weapon like the KN-44 or the Kuda here, or maybe the VMP, I typically stop using the weapon if I have gold unlocked for it and I have like 1,000 kills for it, right? So if I go all the way back up here at top, my favorite weapon in the game is probably the KN-44. I love using it. Then, of course, for the SMGs, I love the Kuda. It's like an MP5. It's my baby. I love it. VMP, honorable mention, man. I used to hate this thing, and then during my 10th Prestige, I started using it a lot more, and I really like the VMP now. So these are like the top 3 weapons for sure. Then the Haymaker, I don't even like this gun. It's not even a fun gun to use after they nerfed it, but the reason why it's so high up here on my combat record, my number 4th most used weapon, at least in terms of kills, is because it takes so freaking long to get 100 headshots with this tickle machine. I started calling this thing Tickle Me Shotgun. Like, this thing is not even powerful whatsoever. It takes 3 shots consistently to kill people. It's so bad. Oh, the Haymaker is so bad. So yeah, as you can see, 106 headshots, but I do have all the challenges completed on it. So that means en route to getting all the challenges after 100 headshots, I only got 6 headshots there because I stopped going for the head. I was so happy to finally be done with that shotgun. The Dingo here, 98 headshots. I'm not even done with this thing, and I have 1,100 kills with it. That's one of the things, like, people say I'm like slow to get Prestige Master and I'm slow to get Dark Matter. It's like, I'm really just taking my time. I'm in really no hurry. I was in no real hurry to get Prestige Master. I was in no real hurry, or I still am in no real hurry to get Dark Matter. If I were in a hurry to get Dark Matter, don't you think I'd have more than 98 headshots with 1,100 kills? I just don't aim for the head. I was one of those people that I really tried to make it so my team wins, right? That's what I'm always about. I've always been that guy. I want to win every single game. I want to do well. I want to have fun. That's how I choose to have fun in Call of Duty. I know a lot of people that have different ways of having fun. But for me, I want to try and win, and if that means, not aiming for the head specifically or not playing a certain way just so I can complete challenges, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, the 205 spam cannon. Ugh, I hate that thing. Like, it's fun to use, but it's so annoying to die by. But yeah, I've always been one of those people, so that's the reason why it takes me so long to get Dark Matter. I don't specifically go out of my way to get the Dark Matter challenges completed. I just kind of play the game, and just things kind of happen as a byproduct of me playing. But yeah, here are the main weapons I use all the way up here, all the ones with like 1,000 or more kills. Then down here, it's like the KRM. Like, I like this shotgun, but it's so inconsistent. MR6, very, very fun. Even after the nerf, very, very fun. XR2, I love this thing. I almost have a 2 KD with it. I just haven't really been using it a lot after I unlocked Diamond Assault Rifles, but I'm definitely going to start using that a lot more now that I'm Prestige Master. We have the Shiva here, the RK5, which I've done the headshots on that. We have the Argus here, the KRM, Draken, Locust, which I'm done with the Locust, believe it or not. So snipers, I found, don't take a very long time to actually get gold for. Like, I have gold on this gun. I only have 333 kills with it. Like, it didn't take me a very long time whatsoever. LCAR-9, combat knife, and these are like the weapons I don't typically use that much, all things considered, but I figured I'd show you guys them regardless. Oh, and here are the very, very fun weapons I don't have access to yet. Yeah, there we go. These are fun. One day, maybe one day I'll have access to these weapons. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, all right, let's go down here to the equipment. Frag grenades, ladies and gentlemen. Frags, use them. I've thrown almost 8,000 of these things in my time here in Black Ops 3. I have 1,300 kills with them in total, which averages out to 0.17 kills per use. But that's okay, because I have so many multi-kills, and you'll be seeing that in my eventual montage of this game. I have so many clips, but I'm just like so uninspired to make a montage, because for me, it's all about finding like the right song, like the right theme for the montage, and then editing it together and stuff. I'm yet to find that music, right? I've been listening actively to so many things, I can't just find anything that really clicks with me. But I have enough clips. It's a matter of actually finding like music, believe it or not, before I can put out my Black Ops 3 montage. But so many multi-kills with frag grenades, they're so good. I think a lot of people think when they look back at like other Call of Duties that we've had, like Advanced Warfare or Ghosts, where the frag grenades weren't that great as compared to previous Call of Duty games. This game's different, guys. I'm telling you, run frags. A lot of people think to themselves like, oh, everybody runs flak jacket, what's the point of a frag grenade? I'm telling you guys, you will be so surprised as to the number of people that don't use flak jacket here in this game. I've saved so many flags, so many hard points, so many everything with frag grenades. They're amazing. Run them if you guys aren't already, or at least try Semtex. I've thrown 6 of them in my time here in Black Ops 3, and I think that's because they look really cool in this game, actually. I never actually looked at the Semtex. Look at this little thing. This thing's kind of sick looking. But I'm pretty sure it's on a default class, so I've only thrown like 6 of them. But the grenades in this game are powerful as compared to previous CODs, and they're definitely worth a spot in your pick 10, in my opinion. So definitely run those. I occasionally throw concussions as well, not nearly as much as stuns. Or not as much as stuns, as much as frags. I do run the trophy system on occasion, not very often, especially for those really competitive matches. I'm only throwing like 48 of them, so on rare occasion I'll use them. I don't really use a lot of the other equipment. Well, I guess I'll scroll the way down just so you can see all zeros. I don't use really any of those. In terms of specialists, my favorites are Firebreak, as was Reaper. They're by far my favorites, therefore they're up here. The reason why Purifier is ahead of Reaper is because Purifier is so easy to use, guys. It really is. I've gotten a not split 7-man perfect on-screen kill feed with the flamethrower in this game. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so the Scythe and the Purifier, very fun to use. The Ripper, of course, very fun to use. Tempest, at first I didn't like it, then it grew on me. Pretty fun to use. We got the Hive here, which I actually really like the Hive, believe it or not. Annihilator's okay. It's really hit or miss for me, literally. Like, I either hit them or I miss them, and it's not fun. We have the Vision Pulse. It's okay. Overdrive is pretty fun, especially with a shotgun. War Machine, not a big fan. Psychosis, not a big fan. Combat Focus, a lot of stuff down here you'll be seeing, not a big fan, because obviously if I were a fan, I would have used them more, but of course I did all of them to complete the challenges, to unlock the challenges for Hero Specialist. Now, going down here to Score Streaks, I've fundamentally changed my philosophy towards Score Streaks here in Black Ops 3. So when the game first came out, and especially when I had people to play this game with, because I estimate probably 80% of my time here in Black Ops 3 has been spent played solo, I would run nothing but UAV, counter UAV, and hater, because I had teammates, I had friends, we were all playing together, and I would run these things. We'd kind of feed off each other. I get a hater, they get a hater, we all have haters. It's great. But when I started playing solo, like, my friends slowly started drifting away from this game, and I started playing this game more and more just by myself. I found that running UAV, counter UAV, and hater just does not help my teammates for whatever reason. It just, you think it would. I mean, they're amazing. You know where they are with UAV, they'll know where you are because of the counter UAV, and a hater is a hater. It's amazing, right? turns out, no, it just wasn't working out for me. More often than not, they would get shot down. My teammates just wouldn't do anything. Even if I did put up a hater, it got really disappointing until one day, a guy that goes by the name of Crawler, who also does a lot of my graphics work here on my channel, like he redesigned like the whole thing. He told me on Twitter just to run lethal score streaks. Just forget the support streaks. They don't work when you're playing solo. Run some of the lethals and you'll have a lot more fun and have a lot more success. And I actually found that to be pretty true, actually. So I started running like a lot of Hellstorm, a lot of Lightning Strike, a lot of Talon. More recently, I started using the Wraith, which is ridiculously powerful, almost 3 kills every time it goes up, although on average, like, it feels like that more than that, because, you know, sometimes it comes in and gets shot down pretty quick. Other times it comes in and gets like 6 or 7 kills. It's kind of insane. So I started running a lot of lethal score streaks, like UAV, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike. They're very simple, easy to use, and you can get them pretty frequently. And then, of course, I would run Talon on occasion, Wraith on occasion, occasionally a Hardened Sentry, not very often. I was throwing down the Wallies here, the Cerberuses a bit, Rolling Thunders, the Raps, the Mothership. I've never actually called in a Mothership. Never even unlocked it, actually. Now that I'm Prestige Master, I have everything unlocked, so I can go ahead and start running that, or at least try to get a couple of them if I would like. But I've been inside them before. You know, people give them out care packages, or teammates actually acquired them, and it's kind of underwhelming. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Mothership. Again, haven't actually called one in, so I guess I can reserve judgment until I actually do that. In terms of game modes, I like the game modes where you respawn a lot and you kill a lot of people and they kill you a bunch. I like respawn game modes, all things considered. I like Domination and Ground War with Kill Confirmed as well, pretty high up there. So Domination, I play a lot of 6v6 or Ground War Dom. It's my most played game mode here in this game. Have a win-loss ratio in it of 1.94, which I think is pretty good, especially for someone who, once again, played like 80% of this game solo, at least up to Prestige Master here, with a score per minute of 518. Kind of happy about that. Kill Confirmed, I like a lot. 2.81 win-loss ratio, with the highest streak of 16, highest streak of 15 in Domination, it would appear, with a score per minute that's slightly lower than Dom. But my overall, oh wow, I didn't realize it actually shows your overall KD in that particular game mode as well. So like a 1.8 KD roughly in Dom, almost a 2 in Kill Confirmed. That's kind of cool. Safeguard, about a 185 KD, with a really low score per minute because you don't get a lot of score in that game mode. But my win-loss ratio is pretty low in that one, 174. Hardpoint, much higher. I'm the kind of guy that's like usually on the hardpoint. As you guys can see, 587 score per minute. It's the highest of like all my other game modes, as well as my KD ratio in that game mode. It's also the lowest because I'm always on the objective. I'm always trying to win. You know, that's how I play hardpoint. So it's up there, and that's actually mainly from the Nuketown 24/7 playlist as well. So I don't know, I don't play a lot of like regular hardpoint. Team deathmatch I would occasionally play. I played well, I guess about 100 games or so, give or take. So yeah, I do okay in TDM, over a 2 KD. We have Uplink here. Not a big fan of Uplink. Demolition, played 4 total games of Gun Game. I won all 4 of them. I played 3 games of Search and Destroy. I was actually with a group of my friends just to try out the game mode. And Search is fun in this game. I'll say Search is fun, but you get such like little XP. It felt as though it wasn't worth our time, so we stopped playing after 3 games. Capture the Flag, never touched it. And Free For All, apparently I'm 0-2 in Free For All. I don't recall ever actually playing a Free For All. Apparently I did, otherwise I wouldn't be 0-2, and I wouldn't have a 2.5 KD ratio and a score per minute sub. I honestly don't remember playing Free For All in this game. Maybe I tried playing Hardcore Free For All, because people kept telling me to do that to get like headshot challenges done easily. I don't know. I honestly can't remember ever playing Free For All this game. I thought it was just going to say 0 because I never played it. Apparently I did. I really do not remember. But those are basically my stats. That's the long and the short. Some people, like, here's like my calling card showcase. These are just the things I think they're the best ones, like doing all the killer challenges, getting a chain kill, getting a bunch of quad feeds and stuff like that. I like those. Some people have asked to see, where would I even go to this? Challenges. I haven't even touched the campaign yet. I don't mess around with zombies too much. I'm mainly multiplayer. Once again, kind of like Dark Matter and kind of like going for Siege Master, I don't go out of my way to get challenges too much unless I'm really close to completing a challenge and I get a bunch of XP for it. Then I'll do them. But just kind of show you guys like where I am challenge-wise, like a lot of things I've completed. A lot of people want to see this for some reason. I actually saw more than a couple of requests for it. The only thing I have left to do here is sniper rifle kills, which boo sniper rifles. In particular, there was one. It would be under specialist and be under specialist killjoys. This is something that everyone kept telling me to try for because it's apparently really hard. I got Wet Blanket done like really early. Like, I don't know like it was one of those things where a lot of people apparently have had a lot of difficulty trying to complete this challenge because they're trying to be a completionist and like do all the challenges in the game. I didn't have any trouble with getting Wet Blanket whatsoever. Like it didn't take me a long time. In fact, the only one I have left to do is one where apparently I threw around a bunch of EMP grenades. I don't know. I really have no idea. So yeah, this is kind of where I am. I don't know if I want to do like a completionist kind of a thing where I want to do all the challenges in the game. I think it'd be cool to kind of do that and be able to experience everything there is to experience in the game. But I feel like a lot of these challenges, like especially like the specialist killjoys, which apparently I've done all of them except for the EMPs, like a lot of the stuff is just stuff that's going to happen naturally. It just kind of takes time. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to get some of these challenges completed. A lot of it just kind of takes time. It's not really something you can necessarily go for. Like how can you go for trying to kill somebody who is using the heat wave ability? You need to kill them while they use it on you. Like how can you go for that? How can you like try to do that? Like it just seems silly to me, I suppose. Now that we've shown you guys my combat record and all the things that are within it, I think I've shown you guys everything there. I can show you guys the classes. Now keep in mind, this is not going to be a create class guide video. I may do another one in the future. These are just the classes that I ran the majority of my time going up to Prestige Master, right? These are the classes that I've ran all throughout 10th Prestige. These are the classes that I was using, and maybe they can kind of help you guys get an idea of how I like to run my classes. So for the M8 here, I'm actually very fond of the ELO. I know I've said in the past I don't like the ELO. It's grown on me, man. It's continued to grow on me. I enjoy it a lot. Quick draw, high caliber, flak jacket, fast hands, tac mask with a frag and a stun, and an MR6. And you go down here to the LCAR-9. That's because it's the only pistol I've left to get the headshots on. I've done the headshots on the RK5 and the MR6. Now I'm working on the LCAR-9. That's why I have a class with it. Extended mag, high caliber. Scavenger, of course. Fast hands because I like it. Ghost to sneak up on people. And then, of course, tac mask because I find it tough to play this game without tac mask. I really do. Dingo, this is the class I've been using with it as I'm ever so slowly getting the headshots done for it. I like this gun a lot. I really do. Dingo is great, man. We've got ELO on here. We've got Quick Draw. We've got Laser Sight. We've got Gung Ho. I'm telling you guys, Gung Ho Laser Sight on the Dingo is actually viable and fun, and I recommend you guys trying it out. Fast Hands, Fly Jacket, Frag Grenade. That's my Dingo class. I'm liking it a lot. This is the class that I recently actually put the baseball bat on there, and it's actually a lot of fun having a melee weapon there, and you'll be seeing that, I think, maybe towards the end of the video a little bit. Here we have Grip, and we have Quick Draw, and then we just have like Flat Jacket, Overclock, Fast Hands, and Tac Mask. The reason why I have Overclock on there is because I was trying to do the Hero Armor challenges for Fire Break, and that's why it's there. Typically, I wouldn't run Overclock, but you can if you want to. If you want to replace it for something more practical like Ghost, you can definitely do that. Pharaoh here. Rapid Fire, Extended Mag, and Quick Draw. Really like it with my standard perks right here. We have the KRM. Now, I'm telling you guys, I made a whole video talking about this. Like, Rapid Fire, pretty useless. Long Barrel, pretty useless, right? They're all, like, actually pretty useless attachments. But these are just the attachments I still run on my KRM. I just leave them on there. You can replace them for stuff that's probably going to be more beneficial at the end of the day, like Fast Mags, Extended Mags, maybe Quick Draw if you ADS a lot, maybe stock if you don't walk around while aiming down sights, or maybe spend it on more perks. Like I really wouldn't recommend Rapid Fire or Long Barrel that much, but they are a slight improvement, so I use them, I guess. The VMP here this is why I use. It's very, very good. Stock, Quick Draw, and Grip. You know, standard perks, Flash Jacket, Fast Hands, Tac Mask. Again, I'm an objective player. Ground War, Domination, Kill Confirmed. I like playing those game modes, and those perks just are well suited for those game modes. KN44, this is my go-to class if we are losing when we shouldn't be losing. I've got Trophy System on here. I've got my standard perks. I've got high caliber, Quick Draw, and Fast Mags. Like, this is my go-to, like, we need to win right now kind of a class. I like it a lot. It's also my favorite weapon to use in the game, so that really works out. Razorback. I know I've swapped out attachments on this gun a lot recently. I've been using the ELO with Quick Draw because I'm playing on Nuketown, but I also recommend Laser Sight highly on this weapon. Very, very nice. Suppressor as well. Very, very good, but I'm figuring it's Nuketown. I'm just going to have Quick Draw and ELO on there, and I'm just going to go to town, you know. And then I have the PO6. This is what I'm using to level up my PO6. I'm still getting the one-shot kills for it and whatnot. I'm using essentially the recon sight, which is like essentially an ACOG. Using that, I'm actually using even this pincer kind of reticle. I kind of like that. And it's actually, the PO6 is kind of growing on me a little bit, especially with the ACOG, or recon as it's called, sight. I'm liking it because it feels more like a rifle than a sniper, which is definitely pretty good for me. And ladies and gentlemen, that is about going to finish up just about everything that I have to show you here with my entering Prestige video. I know it took me a long time as compared to other people, but, you know, Call of Duty is not the only game I play. I actively run several Let's Plays on my Let's Play channel, and I play games for fun on the side as well. So it's just, I'm not one trick trick pony. Yeah, I don't only play Call of Duty, but of course Call of Duty is my game. It's why I post here on my YouTube channel, and so I was happy I finally got the Prestige Master here. Now the mission, I suppose, is to get Dark Matter, but again, there's something about going for Dark Matter that it seems fun. It also seems like horrible at the same time. So the part that seems fun is the idea of having Dark Matter, right? And the sense of self-satisfaction that you would have for completing all the weapon challenges in the game. Then the other part of me is like, I'm really going to have to like grind out the light machine guns. Like the Dingo, I'm not even done the headshots on. Then I have to use all the other ones as well. And I am pretty close to doing finishing up like all the headshots on the pistols, but I still have to do like the long shots and the 5 kill streaks. And the snipers I have left to do as well. I am currently finished with the assault rifles, submachine guns, and shotguns and launchers. Those are the ones I'm done with right now. So right now it's LMGs, snipers, although I have 2 snipers done, the Draken and the Locust. And then I have like basically like your secondaries, right? I've got like your pistols, I've got your combat knife, which I'm done with all the kills in the combat knife. I just need like 5 kill streaks, and actually I think I'm done with the 5 kill streaks even. I'm pretty sure the only thing I've left to do on the combat knife is to knife a guy, pick up his gun, and then kill him with that gun, you know, which is probably a good thing to use on Nuketown, so I should probably try that. But I've also been one of those people, which like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video and kind of partway through, that I never want to like intentionally like throw a game because I'm trying to get challenges. You know, I don't want to go 2 and 40 running around with a knife because I'm trying to do a challenge when I could really be helping my team win. And how skill-based matchmaking, or lack of skill-based matchmaking in this game works, is if you have a high score per minute, which you guys saw, I have a pretty high score per minute in all the game modes I'd like to play, they typically put lower score per minute players on my team, which typically results in me having to carry more often than not. I'm sure you guys have seen a ton of YouTubers complaining about that because it really is a thing. I'm sure a lot of people, even like on your own friends list, complain about the same idea, because when you play solo this game and you have like above average stats, it is sometimes rough, the teammates they actually match you up with. So, but that part of it seems kind of like not fun. Like, okay, allow me to go carry with this knife now. You know, sometimes it can be frustrating, but I do want to get Dark Matter. I do, of course, want to get to at least Prestige Master level 100, which I'm going to get way past that by the time the next Call of Duty game comes out. But I do want to unlock those, the Call of Duty World at War Prestige icons. I think that would be pretty cool. I have no idea what level I'm actually going to get to in Prestige Master. Like, I have no real intentions whatsoever of like getting up to Prestige Master level 1000, because there are players out there who are much better than I am, and I look at their combat records and like some of their videos are on live streams and stuff, and they have like 20-25 days of playtime, and they're like Prestige Master like level 700 or something like that. And it's like, you're not even level 1000 with 20 days of playtime. Like, that's absurd to me, right? So I have no real delusions that I'm going to get to Prestige Master level 1000, but I do think I'm going to get pretty high up there in the several hundred ranks at least. I do want to get some of the prestige icons for World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. That'll be fun. As well as, of course, when I get Dark Matter, of course, new weapons are going to be coming via supply drops, one would assume, in the near future, and so hopefully I'll be able to get some of those. I don't even have some of the old weapons. That hasn't really been working out for me, but, you know, new weapons are going to come to the game. That's going to be fun. Hopefully I can get some of them. Of course, all the DLC maps that are going to be coming, and just all the cool things there is to do here in Black Ops 3. I'm definitely looking forward to all that. So that's going to be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to continuing to level up here in Black Ops 3. I do like the idea of 1,000 levels of Prestige Master, which again, I have no real intentions of ever getting to Prestige Master level 1,000. That seems absurd to me anyway. Just, I just don't feel as though I have the time to do that. But it's cool that it's there, right? If I want to play this game over the course of the next 3 years, like a lot of fans did with Black Ops 2, then I can continue to level up. What I did in Black Ops 2 is I got the Prestige Master, got bored of being Prestige Master because there was like no more sense of progression, and reset my stats and got back up to Prestige Master again. Now granted, the second time it took me a couple of years of occasionally going back and playing Black Ops 2, but that's how I feel as though Black Ops 3 is going to be. I feel as though over the course of the next couple of years, I'm going to occasionally come back to this game. Like even when Infinity Ward's new game is out and then Sledgehammer's game after that, I have a feeling I'm going to come back to this game on occasion and continue to play and continue to level up. Now eventually, maybe I'll hit Prestige Master level 1000. Who knows? Right? Who knows? It's definitely a possibility, but I do love the fact that there's nearly endless progression in this game. You can continue to level up as much as you want, really. It's going to take you a very long time to get to the max rank in the game if you actually want to achieve that. And of course, Dark Matter, you can try to achieve that if you would like. like. And that's also something that kind of worries me as well about the idea of getting dark matter, is I wonder if the game would be more stale to me if I didn't have any more weapon challenges to go for. I think a big reason why this year, above all other years, a lot of people are really going for the idea of challenges and like trying to complete all the multiplayer challenges, all the specialist challenges, all the operations challenges, and all that stuff, is because they've already gotten dark matter and they're just kind of like thirsting for more challenges, more things to kind of do and complete rather than just leveling up, So I don't know, the idea of like getting dark matter, like it does seem fun, but then another part of me is like, having no challenges left, that seems kind of odd. But at the same time, what a lot of people are doing is, they get dark matter on their weapons, then they will go and, they get a new weapon out of a supply drop, be it a Marshall 16 or an MX Grand or, some futuristic weapon that we're going to get in the future, or maybe even something like the HG 40. They get something like that, and they think to themselves like, yeah, this is cool. Now I have this brand new weapon that I can work towards getting dark matter on. I have a bunch of melee weapons that don't actually count towards dark matter, but once I get dark matter, I can start acquiring dark matter for those melee weapons or for my Shadow Claw or stuff like that. So there's just so much progression in this game. I think it's one of the things that Treyarch really did right with Black Ops 3. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. So I guess that's the end of my roughly 30-minute long video here about entering Prestige Master. I showed you guys all my stats. I showed you guys my combat record. Gave you guys my thoughts about Prestige Master, Dark Matter, and all that stuff, and kind of my plans for the future, I suppose. I do want to do kind of like a proper, like, create a class guide video in the future, but then another part of me is like, I really enjoy doing those weapon guides, essentially. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen, like, I did, like, a KN44 guide, I did, like, an XR2 guide and stuff like that, where I'd show off some really good gameplay with the gun, talk about my favorite ways to run the gun in terms of attachments and perks and stuff like that, and just, I think I may continue doing that more often, especially once I get, like, Dark Matter and stuff like that. Like, I have, Diamond Assault Rifles. I could, in theory, make a guide on every single assault rifle, because I feel as though I've really got the majority of them down at this point. So we'll have to see about that. Stay tuned for future videos on the topic of, like, weapon guides and stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to conclude this video. It's going to conclude my 30-minute entering Prestige Master here in Black Ops 3 video. I had a lot of fun getting Prestige Master tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to continuing to level up and continuing to complete challenges and continuing to enjoy Black Ops 3, because I said it before and I'll say it again, I really feel as though Black Ops 3 is one of the best Call of Duties to come out, at least in recent history. I could argue that it's one of the best to come out ever, but some people don't like it when we say ever, because they always have their favorite COD. But it's definitely one of the best ones to come out in recent history. It's definitely one of the best to come out in the past 6 or 7 years. Like, honestly, guys, it's up there. Like, if you want to rank like every Call of Duty, this has to be in the top 3 in my own personal opinion. It's so good. It may be the best COD ever. That's completely up for debate, but it's a very fun game. I've definitely been enjoying it, and yeah, that's going to wrap up the video, I suppose. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.